Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to day 4, which is our last day of the Profile Profits Facebook 4-day challenge. So, today we're going to be talking about Facebook posting secrets. Make sure your posts are public. Many people that see your profile page won't join, so make sure you have either a follow up button or a join button, which, usually the join now is the more popular one that shows up. Posts can be announcements about an event you are hosting. Posts can direct them to Facebook business page about your product or service. Posts can be current news items, but be careful. If anything, try to make it fun to talk. Remember that people will perceive you and your personality from what you post. Okay. Um, Join other groups of people that would fit your target audience. Your post there will link back to your profile page. Once on your page, they will begin to learn more about you and follow you. Now they get notified when you post. It's all about building a relationship with them through your posts. And a tip, don't get hooked on Facebook or any social media. You don't have to post multiple times per day. Once a day is as good as a start. Even if you can't do once a day, once every couple of days. If they reply to a post, then reply and keep the conversation going because you've got someone live talking to you, basically. Especially if you're trying to draw them to purchase a product or service, you want to keep interaction with them. It's all about building a relationship. Again, we're back to my Facebook here, my page, and which is in edit mode because that's what I see when I look at it. Um, One other thing that I was showing you yesterday was that I was using somebody else's account just to show you what it looked like. But one thing there is down here, you'll have what they call a more button, 3 little dots. And you can click the view as, and you can actually, obviously, there's a bar across the top that's just lets you know that you're viewing yourself. So this is what it looks like when somebody looks at your page, okay? And then you can click the exit view as in the upper right. So you get a good overview of what your page looks like. Um, what we want to talk about today, going into over where your avatar is up the top, to settings and privacy. And then you're going to click on settings in the menu bar. Now in here, one of the things that one of the people who have been on our calls asked about, and that is when you go up here, you'll find a general profile setting. In here, just make sure that you've got your email address linked to this page. You've got information about yourself, your name, and it allows you to change um, the way you see yourself on Facebook. People see you on Facebook. If you notice, my Facebook page is facebook.com/joe.norcott. If you don't use this, you'll end up with some cryptic numbers and so forth. But it's good to use it this way because then you could have a short address to get to your page. Okay. Um, Now, the other things we want to talk about when we go further down the page here on the left is you have a privacy area. In the privacy area, this is where we want to get people to learn about you. And there's some privacy shortcuts, which I'm not going to go into, but who can see your future posts? So if you click the edit, you'll see you have some choices. Just friends, people who are part of your face group, or friends accept, and you have people you don't want to see, but it should be public. Everybody should see what you have. Review all your posts and things you've tagged. You can have an activity log. You'll see what's going on here. Here again, back to this page where privacy. Limit the audience your posts you've shared with friends or public. So you can limit past posts. So you can do this as well if you choose to limit your past posts on your timeline that you've shared with friends and so forth. It's something that you can work with. Depends on what you want to do. Who can send you friend requests? So this can be friend requests are everyone, friends of friends. We could just put everyone in here. One thing that I will tell you to be careful of is when you look at that, sometimes somebody will send you requests. I even get it when it says friends of friends. what they're doing is they're going into they've gotten into somebody else's account that's related to you in Facebook. And now they're trying to build their list of people joining their page. So they're going in and connecting and then sending a request to you. I always look to see who they are, what they do, and then I get a better feel for whether I want them to join or not. So again, you could use everyone or friends of friends. So I I've always had it as friends of friends, but it could be you can change it. Who can see your friends list? This is important. Now, again, I can say just the people that are in there can see which are the friends, only me, custom, or public. So it depends on what you want to allow. Who can look you up using your phone number? Only me. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? You certainly do. So you want to make sure that this is checked off on allow search engines outside of Facebook to your profile. Okay? That way, when people do searches for your name, you'll find that it'll say that you've got a LinkedIn account if you already have one, but it'll also say you have a Facebook because Facebook is getting that information out there for you. How to get message requests. So what do you want to see? And as you set this up, others on Facebook, so forth. So that's kind of in a summary what you can do here with setting that up. Again, this is where you're in privacy, your Facebook information, put the profile and tagging. So there are different things you can do in here. Who can see what your tags are? You'll want to go through this. I could spend a long time with this, but who can follow me? Friends, public post comments are public post notifications are public profiles public. And that's because if you post something, you want it to get out there, okay? But you have other areas you can go into here, okay? So here is where, again, we talked about yesterday, and we've been talking about it all week. You edit your bio, edit your details, add featured photos, okay? As I had done, here's Dan Kennedy, a marketing guru, and Barbara Corcoran, of course, my wife, which is important. And anyway, so and then you have access to photos. People can see your photos. Now, your posts don't always have to be about business, but it can be about things that you like to talk about too. And this opens up your personality, okay? So people can get an idea of what you do. But you can also put quotes up here, which I do. As an example, when one door closes, another door opens, but we so often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the ones which open for us. Alexander Graham Bell. So there are things like that I put up there. I get reactions to it. Again, it is a matter of putting information up there that covers your business, your product or services, but some personal, some different pieces of information, I should say. Again, these are all just things that I put up here. Okay. One of the things that I do is I will go and join groups. So with groups, they're beneficial in that I'm part of a group called the Commercial Painting Contractors USA. And so I did a little search on the things that I've posted. Here's one on the Profile Profits when it was a 5-day feature, and I've shortened it to 4. Here's one. I have a question. I'm doing residential, I do commercial, etc. I added comments to it. Okay. You do need a website. It should feature jobs you have completed and testimonials. The next thing is to get a Facebook page going. You should also get yourself on LinkedIn. Do you have a website? If so, what is the web address? What am I doing? In here, trying to get their attention and give them ideas of what they should do with their marketing and getting people to see them online. Okay. One of the things that, like in this particular group, Commercial Painting Contractors USA and Canada, is they don't want me up there just sell. So I would be bounced off if that's all I was doing. But I'm putting up here important information they should think about. And then I'll also forward posts that I put like on my blog page. This one here, Volkswagen, VOLTS wagon. What was going on here? Volkswagen came up with a great way to promote the upcoming release and eventual change over of its cars to all electric. Well, as the story goes on, they weren't really changing their name to Volkswagen. They were talking about Volkswagen. And it was an April Fool's joke, but it got a lot of attention. Okay. People looked at it. You can see here I promoted the profile. I asked people to take a survey, find new opportunities for commercial painting products. What is it that your challenges are? Constant monthly work, tracking profitability. So I offered that. I also put up in here, this is just one of the groups. So during the March Madness, WGBH in Boston, but others did kind of the same, is that they had a Masterpiece Madness, okay, where they turned around and they asked people, what is it that you like? What shows do you like on Masterpiece? And so they played off the March Madness piece, and that's what I was talking about here, okay? And I go into other areas and I talk to them. And I've actually got some people interested in talking to me, okay? You'll notice my ID is my profile, business marketing strategist at Knockoff Business Growth Advisors, lives in Boston, etc. Okay, and they can view my profile from here. So that's how you can get to people. You know, if you wanted to get to a homeowners association or to companies that are in the fitness industry, that places that people talk about their fitness, if that's what you're into. So just it's all about what is your business and what do you do, and start looking for groups that you can join. Once you've got permission to join, then you can go and add things, and you're attracting them back to you. Okay, so basically, these links sometimes don't go directly to me, but this one did. Okay, this one was for them to do the Facebook. So that's kind of how you want to get together with people online. You also can invite people to your page. Okay, so there are ways to do that as well. You want to do conversations. You just don't want to blast out even on your own page. What is it that you offer? Like this week, I've got on sale. Well, that's not what you're doing. You want to build relationships here. That's what's the most important thing, is to build relationships. Okay. So basically, this is what you want to do when you get here. You get up online and you post things that are going to be of interest to people looking at your page, and you also associate yourself with other groups, and that's how you build your people looking at you and what is going on. Okay. All right.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Um, if I'm posting on my personal page, how do I get some of that to track to my business page?
You actually need to go to your business page and post there as well. Okay.
Okay, so I,
If
I
you want to,
can't follow myself, right?
well, yeah. The thing that you really want to do in some cases is, if you have multiple pages like I do, okay, um,
Mm-hmm.
you want to use a service where you can go in, link all your pages together, and then you can post to all the pages at once. So um, let me show you something. And if you're interested, let me know, because we do represent this company. But since you brought it up, one of the things that this company does, Zoho, is it has multiple products, and you can buy individual products on their own. You can buy them in a group, like a bundle, and so forth. And what you're going to see here is that I already have in here um, my social pages linked together under this one product. Okay. And what I can do here is I can go up here. Let me take this post, and I'm just going to take it, copy it, just so that I can use this with you right now. So I can go up here and create a new post. And when I create the post, it picks up my photo that I have, because it's a link to the landing page for the Facebook Profile Profits. And basically, up here, what am I linking to? My bigger slice of business. I got the group and a page, my Twitter account, my LinkedIn. Um, I've also have a company page on LinkedIn, my Google business, and my YouTube channel. Now, one of the things too about these is if you have a YouTube, it should be a video that you're going to post. You'll see I have a warning down here. Okay. So I'm not going to post to the YouTube for this because it's just a post, nor am I going to go to Pinterest. So if then what I can do is I can either publish it right away and everything will go out with it. It'll put the photo up. I can add it to Twitter. So now all these will get the same message and they'll have a photo to go with it. And I can either say publish now, or I can actually program these ahead of time, which is what I did for our Facebook challenge. I sat down, did it once, and had them scheduled to go out certain days at certain times. Okay. So I can pick a time and a date, and off it'll go when it's ready to go. Okay. Um, but basically, that's how that would work. I'm not going to send this out right now, but there's that. There's other products out there that do something very similar, but that's one way to get it to come across. One of the things that I do with my clients is that I do review their marketing and their sales strategies and help them with it. And one of the things that I've found over the years has been that they need to have a session with me where they can go over all the different areas that um, would be of a concern. Okay, what are you doing right? What do you need improvement on, etc. So I offer 45 minutes. Um, I'll show you how to grow your business by $100,000. And really, I have shown other business owners where in their marketing and sales process they are missing on. Attracting new leads, following up to close more deals, repeat customer sales, upselling customers, and referrals. And as a challenge participant, I normally charge $350. So I'd like to offer this to you for $150. And if you have time next week or over the next couple of weeks, we can set up a time to do that. You'll get a full report. You'll know where your shortages are, what help you need, or what you need to concentrate on with the type of business you're at. We can analyze the industry you're in and so forth. So if that can be of help to you, I would like to have you take advantage of the Profit Acceleration Discovery session. So I want to thank you for taking the time here with the Profile Profits Challenge. Ask questions and let us know if you have your wins and successes right up on the Bigger Slice of Business Profile Profits Challenge group. So if you have any further questions, please let me know and just put them up there and I'll respond to them. So once again, thank you for your help, for your coming here, and I look forward to see you online.
Thank
you,
you.
Joe. Great training this week.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Have a great weekend, folks. And happy
It's
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day.